Alright, hello there. This is a Atomic Martians, I guess, solo review here. I am Matt Martian, or Matt, as you may know me. And today I'm going to do a review here of the Star Wars Vintage line Bespin Luke action figure. We can see it in package here, and I hold it out. And he looks pretty beast. I mean, I don't know. I've always had a thing for Bespin Luke anyway, so I'm pretty psyched about it. So let me go and open them up for you, okay? Alright, so let's look at this guy here, the figure, the basic guy here. Take a look at him, give some review going on. And so far, I'm digging it. I feel like this is a pretty big improvement over the, wow, chintzy. How about that? That just popped off. And I always complain about Lyric Jason there on the show breaking my toys, and I just broke this one, I guess. That's kind of, you can see it's just a little ball joint here that holds it together, and it just kind of popped apart. So, let's see if I can get it back on. Holds up, but yeah, okay, so it holds on pretty well. You can still move him around. Just twist him too much and he splits in half. He gets a little Darth Maul action going on. So, you know, I'm sure Hasbro will make a sweet Darth Maul with separating action there. But back to the figure. I think this is definitely an improvement over the vintage line Luke Skywalker, Bespin Luke that was put out, like the 30th anniversary vintage line they put out like 2 years ago in 2008. 2007, 2008, I should say. You know, this one looks a little bit more character accurate. I guess to demonstrate, let me bring out the original vintage line Bespin Luke here, which is this guy. And he looks kind of like, he's got the posability of a newer figure, but he's got the look of somebody from the 70s. Like, that doesn't look like Mark Hamill, I don't think. That looks like a little Dutch boy. So, you know, Dutch boy, Mark Hamill. That looks like Mark Hamill to me. He's got a little less wear and tear on him, if you know what I mean. Maybe a little less weight, but it's Mark Hamill. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good figure. I mean, he's got really great detail here. We can see like all the wrinkles in his clothing. Comparing to the old one, a little less wrinkles, a little more, again, 70s. Looks like he's from the 70s. And it looks like he's utilizing the new hip joint that Hasbro's been putting on their Star Wars figures. We can see here this is just a seam hip joint. What it is there's a mushroom cap in here. You can, like, with these you really can. You can heat up the leg and just pop it right out. So it's a mushroom cap in here. It moves up and down. And then the knee here has the O-ring dash, another mushroom cap that allows it to move around. And the O-ring allows it to move up and down. With this guy instead, it's the same knee joint. We saw the O-ring with the mushroom cap, so it can move side to side and up and down. But we see that the hip joint is different. And he's broken half again, that's awesome. Kind of disappointing. But yeah, you can see here, it's another O-ring in here with a mushroom cap that connects into the hip, allowing back and forth motion and around as well. So he's got a better range of motion. He can do like, geez Louise, stuff like crazy splits, I guess. Booyah, I'm Luke Skywalker. There you go, bitches. What it is. Should probably do that over again. Yeah, I'll do that over again. So, yeah, he's got the different hip joint. Alright, so this one definitely has a different hip joint here. This uses the O-ring with a mushroom cap, so he can do, again, the normal O-ring motion here, back and forth. But also, the whole hip can move around thanks to that mushroom cap. So it gives him more posability, which of course I'm a huge fan of. It just opens up the world of possibilities and playability and posability, so that's awesome. And again, more detail. And then of course he's got a sweet blaster here, which, well, it's like most plastic accessories that come out with Star Wars stuff, it's bent to hell, but you know, I can live with that. I think this is actually bigger than the one that came with this Luke, which is this Luke came with one, but it's obviously not there anymore. It kind of fell out, and it's, you know, super hard to find. This one's a little bigger. It's got the sweet silver tip on there, a little nice detailing that I like. Makes it stand out a little bit more. And this fits securely in Master Skywalker's belt there. And I just, all in all, I gotta say, I really can't get over the detailing here. If I can hold it closer, you can see, a little foggy, I'm sorry, I apologize for the fuzziness here. You get the silver, little silver accents on the belt for the buttons as well here. The tip of the gun, the strap there, the button on the back. So that's really great detail. And that's just the little stuff that kind of makes the figure for me that as a customizer I look at in my customs. So I like to see it on a mass market toy too. It's really nice. Of course it pops in half. I mean, you can't really get over that. Not a bad figure. You know, it looks like Luke Skywalker. It looks like the character it's supposed to be, which is kind of my favorite, you know, the biggest thing to me. It needs to look like him, which it does. I guess the big pitfall for me here is this lightsaber doesn't want to stay in his hand. It's just kind of loose. I mean, I got to push it up to where I feel like he would never hold it. I don't know. You know, flimsy, stays in place better. Not bad. You know, we get the sweet lightsaber here that goes on his belt. So you'd be like, oh man, I got 2 lightsabers. What up? Punk, you only got 1. Vader. I don't know. Not bad. Dig him. That lightsaber. It's going to get in the way. Got to leave it out. He doesn't need it anyways. He's got his lightsaber out already. But yeah, not bad at all. Again, great posability here on the head. It's a ball joint head. I'll pop it right off. I mean, yeah, boom, there it is. On and off. Nice posability. I guess, again, the biggest pitfall is this easily separated hip. So, I would give him an 8 for Luke Skywalker figures. I guess my thing now is I want to see a Return of the Jedi figure that looks as good as this, and preferably without this hip action. So I'm at Atomic Martian Toy Reviews. You can check us out at atomicmartians.blogspot.com. You can see this review. Or you can also watch the show. I just did this guy, so he's not going to be on the show, but we've done a lot of vintage stuff before. The series, that line keeps going, so we're going to hope to do some more in the future. So if you like it, please stop by and check us out, okay? Thanks and bye.